Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? And we did it again. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The chicken is still here. He's not going anywhere while these beam stocks are just all the craze. But another great day. And you're not going to believe this. I thought we only made 224,000, but we actually made 246,000 because after hours in under like 5 minutes, I just made another $22,000 on CLOV. These meme stocks, they move, and especially after hours. And if you guys saw it this morning, before hours, I started doing a little trading. So does wear me out a little bit, working early and late. But there is a huge opportunity in these meme stocks after hours, because especially when they dip down, they seem to always bounce back because you don't have the market makers with the options and stuff. And there's probably not a lot of hedge funds that are going to short a stock at 6 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time, that some guy's waiting around with $1 billion ready to try and short something, and so and like I said, without the options and the hedging and different stuff going on, so makes it a lot easier to trade these. But if it is your first time, guys, watching me here on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, and if you're watching me on Facebook, make sure you follow me. But welcome everyone, and let's get right into it. How we did today. So up $246,000. I just caught this other trade for an extra $22,000, and I'm looking for it a little dip. If this thing dips again, now of course it's up. Well, this is delayed. This is a delayed quote. For some reason, Schwab's always delayed, and as you can see here, so it bounced up to this 22.47 where I sold it really quick. But 15 minutes ago, it was all the way down to 21.55 or something where I bought it. So took advantage of it. I tried to buy some other 5,000 other shares at 21.40, but didn't get filled. But terrific trade. I was like, I was waiting because I sold at the end of the day, and it had a crazy day today. I mean, up 246,000. This puts us up 40% for the year, over $2 million for the $5 million we started with. So we're back at it. We're almost near our highs again of the year. But interesting enough, at one point today, this is my high of the day, one point today I was down $320,000 because I'd been doing good. I made some money, and unfortunately for me, as you can see, AMC, we're down a little bit today on these 30,000 shares, but I think it'll bounce. I sold when it got up to the 59 or 60, and then bought back, looking for that dip. Unfortunately, AMC just kept dipping and only up 5 cents today. Kinetics down again. This one's just becoming a dud. Not sure what we'll do with it. It's not pressing. IDX up today. I just want to get out of this one. We got a week and a half to go. Hopefully this thing will just be $3.50 and I'm out. Make another, if it is $3.50, I got like another 90 grand between now and next week that I'll make on it. Jaguar, this one is holding its own. At least we made some money on that average down. This one here, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to hold it. If it gets going, great. We'll make our money back on it. We'll get our whatever we're down. We're down probably about 100,000 on it. Where I need to be to my average is probably about $3.20 on it or so. If it dips down again to the 120s, 125 again, we'll buy it. And if it takes off again, we'll let it be. But not too worried. CCIV, this one today was insane. Look at this, guys. CCIV today. Look at this. This thing was all the way up today. It opened up, exploded, $27.88. And then before you knew it, it came all the way down to $24.70. I was like, oh, this one's done. So if you guys notice what I did here, when CCIV went down, and of course my Patreon members know, because if you guys are Patreon members, I post all my trades in real time, even the pre-market and the aftermarket. If you guys could have just made $22,000 like I did if you followed my trades, okay, and I know you're gonna say, Raj, I don't have a $500,000 to buy you 25,000 shares at 20 bucks. That's okay. You could have done it with $10,000 and made it's the percentage gain. So on $500,000, I just made 5% on my money. If you had $10,000, you would have made $500. It all adds up. So big shout out to all our Patreon members. But I post all my trades in real time on our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Raja Makes Money. So let me show you CCIV when it did come down today. So I hedged it, and I was way down on this hedge. Came all the way down. I bought them back at $1.40. I wish I would have bought them even lower than that, but now it closed at $2 on 1,200 contracts at $2, and I bought it at $1.40. That basically saved me $72,000. Yeah, $72,000. So this was an extra $72,000 gain And of course, this one here, now this one was down today, but it'll fluctuate. Then I did try and put in a sale of like to 27.50. So tomorrow I'm going to hedge this one again and get my money out of it. But if CCIV goes up, $1 tomorrow or something, I can sell the 27.50 or 28. This is going to be massive, and I'll just pick up that extra $1 again that I lost a little. These hedges, like I said, sometimes hedges are terrific. They make like IDX every month. We've been collecting this extra $20,000-$30,000, and nothing ever hits. It's free money. But CCIV has taken off. Hopefully it continues. I don't want it to go back to $20 or something. But like I said, I also closed out 500 more contracts just because they're cheap and 35 cents at the time for 17 grand, because I can put that 17. This is tying up a lot of equity. So if you look at this, the equity requirement, the margin requirement. I don't know why it's not showing the margin requirement here. Let's see. Used to show the margin requirement. Wait, that is not here. Hold on a second. Let's take a look at this. Because we have the, wonder why they took that away. Let's see. Here, settings maybe? There we go. Margin requirement. I thought I had that checked. Transfer value in the money. Margin, there we go. Margin requirement. So, yeah, this is an important one. So, while this position is very small, so 1,000 contracts, it's only a $28,000 position left. The most money if CCIV is above $24 I'm going to make now is 28 grand. But my margin requirement on that is $1.6 million. Wow, that sounds like a lot of money. Well, what is $1.6 million actually mean? Well, let's take AMC. For example, I have 30,000 shares for $1.6 million. So if I bought 30,000 more shares of AMC and I pop it like I did this morning, or it runs 4 or 5 points, I can make $150,000. So do I want to ride out this $28,000, or do I want to put it to work in something else? Or, like CLOV at $22, I could buy 50 or 60,000 more shares. And if that thing pops $2 or $3, I could have 180 grand profit. So the other thing, like I told you guys about, that I'm looking at doing is also those hedges. The hedges, but we can also just sell the calls against it right away. So the premium on these calls is insane. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. When you go to the trade and you go to your chains, there's about 20%. This is what I was, I'm just trying to watch them, and we have a little, time left, in the week and stuff. We're, not in any big rush right here or anything. Whoops. Oh yeah, Roger, what are you doing? But we have a little time left. But so let me show you this. So here's the strikes and stuff. So you take. It's not even. Where are we at here? The dollars. I'll show all. All right, there we go. There we go. So CLOV only has monthly calls, so thank God I didn't write these yet. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, the premium is huge. I was like, whoa. So as you can see here, at $22, the premium is $5. So at $20, the premium is $5.90 almost. So if you bought the stock at $20 and you sell right away the $20 call at $6, that is 30% return, but it is 10 days. I did not notice that when I was doing it, because I was looking at also AMC, and if we look at AMC now, those are weekly, because that's what I was playing last week. That's why I saw a little confusion there, so sorry about that. Good thing that we're actually paying attention and we just looked now. So now let's say we take AMC. So I have 30,000 shares, so I could sell 300 contracts, and I'm into the stock at like $57, $58, and I was looking at this one again today. So let's say we sold and this is what we did last week, where I made that, 50 or 72,000 extra. I don't know what it was, but here, like the $60 strike price. So I'm into it at 59. So let's just say I want at 30,000 shares at $6. That's $180,000 profit between the next 3 days of the week. So if AMC goes above 59, I make 180 grand. If it drops or doesn't, stay in this range, I got $6 more. It's a hedge. It's kind of like a hedge or a set profit. The ideal situation would be like if AMC was to run, you buy it and then it runs 4 or 5 points, and then you either sell it and you make a quick profit, or then if it ran 5 points from 55 to 60, you can see this is 580, would be 575. The 550 is $7.30, so you pick up like an extra $1.40 on 30,000 shares. You'd have like an extra $40,000. But like I said, it's great return on investment, and huge premium. So what I'm looking at is, and like I always say, is in shopping options, is how do I put my money to work to make more than what it's making? Obviously, you guys know how much I love Apple. God, I always forget symbols. What is going on here? Oh, A. Yeah, APL, guys. Dyslexic sometimes here. Sorry, guys. So much stuff going on that I want to show you. I'm so excited. But yeah, so let's take Apple, and this is what I was saying about the premiums are just, it's rough. This is where I used to make so much money, was Apple. Well, if I was to buy Apple stock at $126 a share, and I sell, this is pathetic. Look at this, guys. You buy Apple for $126 a share, and you want to sell the 127, 88 cents. What's the return on investment on that? So I used to always do these puts, and this is why I can't make any money with Apple right now. Let's say with my account size right now, let's say I even was able to get off 2,000 contracts. And to play it safe, I write, the 2,000 contracts at the 126 right now. It's going to be 140 grand. Apple drops a $1. I'm out. I'm losing money. It's crazy how the volatility went away on some of these stocks. So that's one thing that I'm always looking at when I'm always talking about shopping volatility and stuff like that. Now, you guys are probably wondering, in other news, Kenny and the research team today, unfortunately, they lost $281, so not too bad. But Kenny's got a lot of stuff going on. Let me tell you guys about it. He's working on his comeback and stuff, says he's going to be coming on really strong here. But let me tell you guys, ENKS was the one that flip-flopped today from up 50% to down 30%. I made money with it the last 2 days and got back in again because I feel this one has a $2 to $4 target per the last PR that came out regarding share buyback program and intention to get NASDAQ listed. Enercon Solar International, ENKS, announced second phase stock buyback today, which will significantly reduce the company's outstanding common stock, raising ENKS book value per share. I may make this one my CCIV. So those are what Kenny and the research team. Also, guys, and all our Patreon members, when you do sign up, make sure you get added to the private Patreon Facebook page, and that's where Kenny posts all his stock picks and what he's up to. But as you can see, Kenny has a lot going on in here. So we always want to see Kenny have a good comeback, and I made a strong comeback. I'm up over $2 million in the last 30 days. I'm up over $1.7 million in the last week and a half. So had a good comeback, so hopefully Kenny can make the same comeback. But what else we got? Dogecoin staying the same, 33 cents. Bitcoin, big sell-off again, 33,000, was down to 31,000. Our Coinbase account is doing crap, losing money here, but whatever. It'll come back, Now they're saying Bitcoin could be 20,000, so I don't see any reason to average down at this time just yet. So CCIV now up. How's our CLOV? Let's see how we're doing. Clover, is it ready to buy it again? Oh my God! I should have waited a little bit longer. I could have made another $7,000 or $8,000. But I don't know. If this thing between now and when the market closes, after hours market, we got about 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes left. This thing dips under $22 or so. Watch, Patreon members, watch for me to make a buy. This probably will be up strong in the morning, but it's okay. Like I said, I've done really well. I don't mind not having a ton of stock on hand, and you win some, you lose some, and hopefully tomorrow AMC comes back. If AMC doesn't have a strong rally tomorrow, I'll probably hedge that one off just because that one could get scary. Like I said, 30,000 shares. It may be worth just taking that $5. At least I got 150,000 locked in towards the end of the week, like we did last week if it drops. But I think we'll see some rallies. It's moving around. The new stock they're picking this week today was Wendy's. I don't know how they come up with that. So crazy stuff. Penny says CLOV to the moon. What else we got? Carla in the house. How's it going, Carla? Hope all is well. Jesus, hi Raja. Do you think it's worth getting into AUMI? No idea about that one. If you know something or something big's about to happen, let me know. Bones made 51K today. Congratulations, Bones. And Brian says Apple. Like I said, I think Apple's is a great stock and stuff. Let's see. Eric, what do you think of Safe Moon? I think all these cryptos are going to take a beating, and they'll probably go a little bit lower until there is some kind of stabilization in the crypto. But it's not looking good for crypto. And like I said, these hackers aren't helping the situation now that the U.S. and FBI or cybersecurity can get money back. It'll be interesting. Brady says I bought CLOV last week at 8, sold half at 17, and the rest at 20, as I only had 50 shares. Hey, you know what? Doesn't matter if you have 5 shares. You made money on your trade, and that's all you can do, and that's what you got to keep doing. So, somebody says Bingo did good this week. Haven't even watched that one lately. What is that one? BNGO. That thing came all the way down to like $6 also. Yep, back to $8. Went down a little bit today, but bouncing all over the place. Derek says CCIV options 3 weeks out. Is it better to cash out now or closer to expiration? Well, as you can see, I screwed up. I would have been up another $700,000 right now if I didn't hedge anything. But like I said, you never know. I could also be down $700,000, and the hedge would have saved my ass. So that's why you have to hedge. I'm sitting on these 1,200 contracts for July. I'm just driving myself crazy because remember I had those 2350s I paid 30 cents for. 2350s when this thing was $27 today, or even right now at 26.50. Those things would be $3.25. We bought them for what, under 30 cents, 40 cents, and these 25s. Look at my profit margin on this: $299,000 profit. It cost us $100,000. We bought these things for like 70 cents. Remember, I averaged down. So just crazy how it's all going. What's up, Mark? Mark in the house. Welcome. Our newest YouTube sponsor has access to those really cool emojis. 8-bit Deadpool. 8-bit Deadpool. Hope I said that right. Thank you. Jerome says, I think it's bad that the CIA got the money back because it seems hackers will be able to do the same at some point, perhaps. So that is very true, especially that you have no insurance and stuff. You have to, definitely be watching that. Here's the thing with the hackers. I guess there's good and bad with this. And this is why a lot of companies don't want to tell the FBI or tell people that they're paying out these criminals because they're going to how should I explain this? If companies say, hey, we just paid this company, $1 million, $5 million, you know what's going to happen? Every hacker is just going to keep hacking that company because they know they're going to pay. They have to put an end to it. You can't just have these companies out here just paying millions of dollars nonstop. Obviously, Bitcoin gives it. So where Bitcoin is going to have the problem is if the government says, you know what, this cryptocurrency is being used for one thing, illegal activities, which is what it was really made for, but nobody really cared about it when it was, a penny, 5 cents, $1. It's going to hurt it. And, there's only 2 things that you can do to these criminals is either tank it, before they can sell it all or to everybody. But the problem is, while criminals are a small piece of Bitcoin, and a lot of cryptocurrencies, they're not the whole thing. They may make up out of, the trillions of dollars, or, well, it was at one time $1 trillion. They, whatever it is today, they may make up, 2% of it. So you have 98% of these good people out here who are just going to get, take a bloodbath. So you have to definitely watch that. 8-bit Deadpool. So CLV is still good to buy in. Here's my thing with CLOV. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in AMC. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. Fundamentally, these companies are all crap. They're dead. They're deadbeats. They're losers. They're going nowhere. They're worth $8 where it was $10. AMC is worth the $3, probably $4, maybe $5 on a good day. GameStop $10, $12. But you know what? Like I told you guys, there's no fundamentals with this. This is like a crapshoot, like a oh my God, I can't think of it. Like a Ponzi scam. It's just, you don't want to be the last person out, and we've seen it before. I mean, even look at GameStop today. This thing was up 55 points at one point today. I mean, it was incredible. $330 again. It closed at 300. Got as high as, but yeah, I mean, look at this thing. This thing was up to $344 today. So if you're the one guy today who said, you know what, it's time to GameStop to the moon, I'm buying it finally, right? Somebody paid $344 today. And it's $300. Somebody lost 15% of their money. So, if your whole net worth is $1,000 and you bought GameStop today, you're down $150. If if you bought $1 million of it, you're down $150,000. It's a huge loss. I mean, look at me. I bought, back into AMC and I'm down $114,000. It dropped 4 points. So I need to get 375 back. But it keeps popping up there. Like I said, look at AMC today. Got over $60 today, and that's the whole thing. There's winners and losers. You just have to know how to trade them, have patience, try and average down, and that's why I'm trying to free up more capital from CCIB, because I think there's better opportunity here. And I'm just like you guys. I'm learning how to play some of these spreads, because a lot of times, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I like the easy stuff. I used to, like I said, I do my moves, I sit on them, and I make my percentages, and it works really well. But with the day trading, you have to be there. But like I said, the opportunity is incredible. I had one trade today, and I made 27 grand in under a minute. And like the one I just showed you guys on CLOV, I made $22,000 in under 5 minutes, after hours, just sitting at my desk waiting to do the show for you guys. So yeah, look at this thing now, $23. I don't know, probably a good buy at 23. Probably tomorrow this will hit 27, 28. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to watch it. If it does dip down again before the market, after hours market closes in the next hour and 40 minutes, I'm going to buy some more. If it just keeps going, I'm going to let it keep going. God, I mean, it's just, you sit there. I could have made another 15,000. I could have made more because I was going to buy more if it dipped. But like I said, I'm happy, make money, you got to just be happy with what you're doing. So John says, you're up $2 million a month and you're not having a beer. You know why? Because we got live play tonight from the casino. So Ryan says, oh, Lyric's lost. If you sold GME, we'll squeeze and you will laugh at your $350 price. Not sure what that, maybe you're replying to somebody there. Not sure what that one means. Somebody says, the real high roller, I think you're going to reach your goal by the end of the year, 25 million. Hopefully, you know what? Like I said, we're going to slam one of these, and all of a sudden just start making $1 million in a day. If we can figure out the next one to run, and get in there and, just have the balls and say, you know what? Give me 100,000 shares at, or 200,000 shares at $5, and it goes to $25 or something. It's going to be a $10 million home run quick. A lot of people are making a lot of money. A lot of people are losing a lot of money. You have winners and losers, but it's working out. So we will keep it going. So Matthew, the Raja, I'm feeling much better. Thanks. Can you explain how to hedge options? You use the stock to leverage against the option. Yes, correct, Matt. So what I do when we're doing the hedges, for example, is IDEX. I owned it a lot higher, but as a hedge, I'm capping myself out at $3.50. So I'm giving someone the right. When I sold the call, I got 11 cents for it, or 10 and a half cents for it. So I bought IDEX got put to me, but if I would have just bought it, or it didn't get put to me, but I own IDEX at a lot higher price. I'm giving you the right to buy the stock for $3.50. What that means is that if IDX is at $4 on next Friday, I either have to buy it back, my call, and roll it out or do something, or I sold the stock for $3.50. So basically today the price is $3.15. So if you took the 44 cents plus the 11 cents, you've got 56 cents on 180,000 shares. 180,000 shares at 50 cents is 90 grand. 180,000 shares at 6 cents is another 10. So I've got 100. So if IDEX is right here is above $3.50 on next Friday, I make $100. I'm out of the stock, and I'm hedging it with that call. Now let's say IDX is $2.50. I've lost money on the stock, or the stock went down, but I'm not planning on selling it. But the hedge, I picked up this 18,000. Right now it's 20,000 because it's off, or we have a little loss here. But I got like 17, 18, or yeah, it cost me 17,000. So if IDX is under $3.50, I pick up this full $17,000 pure profit for me. It's what it is. Same with like CCIB. I hedged it last week at like 95 cents. I picked up this $108,000 or something on those 1,200 contracts. I bought them back at $1.40 because I actually lost money on the hedge. But I could resell them right now or like tomorrow, and let's say it's $2. And then it drops down again. I could buy them back for $1.40 again and make another 70 grand. So that's what a hedge is. But it gets a little tougher when you don't own the stock, because I own these other calls, so you can sell this call against it. It gets a little bit more confusing and stuff on that stuff. So K9 Ruben says price prediction CLOV. I think it opens up tomorrow. I think it's still going. I think there's nothing to slow some of these meme stocks down. The problem is you have too many meme stocks out there now. So instead of just where it's like, hey, it was these 3 or 4, in this bucket, now they're all of them. So it's a little bit harder to keep track of them. Definitely making it a little bit of a distraction. But it is what it is. We made money. We are back up 40% for the year, up $2 million. From our lows in the last month, over a $2.7 million comeback, over $2 million comeback in the last month alone. So everything's looking good. Can't complain. But yeah, for the last month, there it is, guys, $2,1,590,000. So 38.3% return. So hopefully we can keep the streak alive, keep it going. It's definitely a lot funner to be up than it is to be down. That is for sure. Mark my words. So, all right, guys. Hey, that's what I got for you. The good news is the show's over. The bad news is you can watch me live at the casino tonight. Hopefully I do good. Usually when I get killed in the market, I have a great day in the casino. When I do great in the market, then I get killed in the casino. So I don't know. But I would much rather have a great day in the market and make a couple of $100,000 and lose 10 grand in the casino. Maybe we can just turn the whole thing around tonight and have a good day all around. Next Friday, $5 super chat. When do you think crypto will go up? Thanks. I think personally crypto is going to go down lower, and then it's going to bounce off that $20,000, $25,000 level. I don't think it's going to go below 20,000 right now, but I definitely think it's going to come down some more. I think there's going to be some unstableness in it, and that's why you're seeing these meme stocks, because these people are just, like I said, and like me with CCIB and those contracts, how do I put my money to better use to make more money? I only have X amount of money. You only have $1,000 to play with. If it's in crypto and you're losing money, or it's not going to go up right now or doing much, you're going to sell that crypto, which means everybody keeps selling it. It's going to keep coming down, and you put it into AMC, Wendy, CLOV, Express, BlackBerry, whatever names they pick for the week, and you have to be very careful with that. Obviously you could go backwards, but there's a big correlation. When crypto seems to go up, the meme stocks went down. When the meme stocks go up, crypto seems to come down. And I think there's a lot more money and a lot more safety investing in actual businesses than there is in imaginary coins in most people's mind. But that's my opinion. I am the Raja. You guys are the money makers. I hope you guys had a great day in the market. Catch me live tonight, starting up on Facebook first for the big jackpot. Then we'll be on Raja Slots. And then the big jackpot for big booms tonight from the Monarch Casino in Black Hawk, Colorado. So thanks, guys, and I'll see everyone tonight in the casino.